Award for Professional Excellence. And as many of you may know, Bob Sykes was the regional director in the Southeast region, and he joined Boys and Girls Clubs, worked with the Boys and Girls Club in Bristol in 1956. Bob joined the Southeast Regional staff in 1964, soon was promoted to the regional director in 1970, and served as the regional director until his untimely passing in 1976. And what you may not know is Bob Sykes' son, David Sykes, is my colleague. He's the regional vice president in the Pacific region today. So this year's Robert M. Sykes Award for Professional Excellence, our recipient tonight began his career as the Health and Athletic Director for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Kingsport, Tennessee. He also worked as a Program Director and Unit Director for this organization. After working in Kingsport, our honoree then went on to serve as the Director of Operations with the Boys and Girls Clubs in Columbus, Georgia. His first executive director's job was in 1994 in Anderson, South Carolina, and for the past 12 years he has been the executive director of the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Smoky Mountains. Mark Rollins has done an incredible job in Sevierville, Tennessee, and today that organization operates 6 facilities, 6 Boys and Girls Clubs, and has a total operating budget of over $1.5 million. I've known Mark for a long time, and I can share a lot of great things with you about his leadership. One of his board members shared some information with us, and I think this wraps it. It states, it shares what Mark's commitment and dedication to this movement is all about. He wrote, "Our Chief Professional Officer is a true servant leader. He is an outstanding mentor. He has a very engaged staff and that will go beyond the call of duty to make sure our kids are safe and they know that they are loved. We are blessed to have him as our executive director. And during his tenure, we've grown from serving 30 kids a day to well over 1,700 a day. We have expanded from 1 club to now operating 6 Boys and Girls Clubs." He goes on to say that Mark is a visionary leader. He is dedicated to the Boys and Girls Club and inspires all who is associated with our organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Mr. Mark Ross as the 2018.
You know, a lot of my board members are Rotarians, and for those of you who know the 4-way test, is it the truth? Is the first premise of that, is it not? Well, there's white lies and then there's dirty black lies. My group has been dirty black lying all night long to me. But, you know, what an honor. I don't really know where to begin, but I'll just say this. Everything that's been done in the Boys and Girls Club of the Smoky Mountains is done by a team. And the first part of the team is right here behind me. This is my wife. This is Dr. Amy Ross and my better half. And I also have 3 board members with me tonight who came with me on the trip and had a good time. And I have the authors of the One Family Capital campaign that Jim and Jean Gertig that are here that have been so instrumental in all the things we've been able to do in the Smoky Mountains. But there's 2 things that I do want you to know tonight. I'm trying to gather it all in here. But Errol, I was just sitting there thinking when you were speaking, 16 years ago, I went to my new executive orientation with Errol Sewell. And you know, Errol told me everything I needed to know to be an executive director in those 2 days. And I just listened, Errol. That's all I did. And I did what Errol told me to do. And that's, you know, back in those days, that's what you did. You did what people told you to do. But I would like to leave you with 2 things tonight. And that is this, is that a lot of people think there's no I in team, but there is an I in team. It's the same I that appears 3 times in the word responsibility. I'm responsible to be a good CPO. My board is responsible for being a good board of directors. And our staff is responsible for making sure our kids become productive, responsible, and caring citizens. So thank you all, and God bless you, and thank you for all.
video. That's good.